move on to a newer segment here for us. Swap, study, shed.
Oh, yeah.
Because we love alliteration. It is fun. So for this piece of the podcast, I'll give Adam 3 drummers that he has to choose which one he would swap gigs with, take a lesson from, or hang out and shed with. So our first round, heavy hitters. Neil Peart, Mike Mangini, and Terry Bozzio.
Ooh, going all old school.
Yeah.
Neil Peart, Terry Bozzio, and Mike Mangini. I think I would probably do the lesson with Mike Mangini because doesn't he have like the wild single strokes?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
One of his weird, I feel like there's a very famous video of him. So I take a lesson with him. Also, not similar in any way to my playing style at all.
No.
I want to hang out with Terry Bozzio because I just want to see this kit. Right? I want to like go to his house and be like, where is this like living room drum set you have set up?
The 10-hour setup kit or whatever.
Yeah. But you think if you got to go to his house, he would have a lot of that stuff like permanently set up all over the place. Of course he does, right?
Maybe. I feel like he doesn't have anything set up in his house. I feel like he's just
have
like
a whole dedicated spot.
I have it's over here. It's 4 blocks down at this warehouse. Like it's not in his home.
Good luck convincing like a girlfriend or wife that like, listen, like I'm gonna need like 2,000 square feet for this drum set.
Yeah. Oh, cool. What are you building? A garage?
Yeah.
No, it's a room for a bunch of wooden circles.
Oh man, it's so big. So unnecessarily big too, let's be honest. There's just no reason.
Poor Terry.
Yeah.
He's just fulfilling his dreams.
Sure, man. More power to him. And I think I would probably swap gigs with Neil Peart because
ultimate gig.
Yeah, what a cool gig that would be. And I'd be lying if I said I know any Rush songs off the top of my head. Like I don't know the parts to them, but every time I've seen them perform, they're really fun. Like clearly, very busy, very drummer oriented, or musician oriented playing.
Oh, of course,
for sure.
Yeah.
So it would be a lot to learn. And I mean, of course, they were arena level, right? Always.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, huge,
all the time.
Huge.
I mean, it's like their first single. We didn't even have Neil in the original lineup. The original 3 members. It was a different drummer.
Okay.
Pardon me for forgetting. And then that drummer, I guess, maybe had some disagreements with the band, and then they brought on Neil.
Gotcha.
And immediately started just like getting a record label and touring.
Okay.
Like right off the bat.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And they were touring as musicians, not like pop fashion icons or anything like that. It was just they were big in their music at a time when we were starting to give artists like an opportunity to showcase their talents.
Sure.
So it was real cool. But absolutely swap the gig with Neil.
That'd be super, super fun. And then what do we say? Yeah, we're going to Terry's house to hang out and see all these mega kits that I'm sure he has. And study with Mike Mangini. Yeah, that's a cool one.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, that'll do it for round 1.
Okay.
Short one. Let's pick some more recent drummers.
Okay.
So for the second round, I picked some young guns. I say young guns, I guess more recent music acts.
Okay.
Travis Barker.
Okay.
Of Blink-182. Ray Luzier of Korn. And Jay Weinberg of Slipknot.
Ooh, man, this is a tricky one for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's really tricky. So I feel like I would have to swap with Travis Barker. I feel like I'd have to. Assuming the Blink-182 gig, it's not like that's the only thing he's ever done. Mm-hmm. But assuming it's that gig, how could you not sit in on that gig? I also would know a handful of those songs because they were just massive when I was like 13, 03, 04, 05, which was like my high school era. Yeah, I think you'd have to swap with them for sure. He would be fun to hang out with as well. But yeah, I would definitely do that. So I'm playing the Blink-182 gig. Study. Who were the other 2?
Ray Luzier and Jay Weinberg.
They would both have a lot to teach you. Like Ray Luzier is he's an interesting drummer, like heavy style. He's got a lot of style. But I also feel like Weinberg might be more technical and have a little more to show you in that way.
Well, for him to pick up, what was Joey Jordison's gig with Slipknot, and then it's like, Jay, learn all these songs. I mean, he does better. in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at like Jay Weinberg versus Joey Jordison videos, you're just like, oh no, Jay's cleaner.
Yeah.
He figured it out.
I think I might hang out with Jay Weinberg.
Okay.
Only because I want to see what that group of people are like in real life.
Yeah.
Because it's so theatrical and dark and like, you know, Slipknot as a whole, that's just the whole like on stage vibe. But I would love to see what they're like off stage, you know.
Probably very cool.
Probably super normal, I would imagine.
Well, Jay's dad, Max, was the drummer for Bruce Springsteen for years. So he's blood related to a professional drummer.
A high level one, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so that would be really cool just to hang out with him. And then I think I would take a lesson with Ray from Korn because he's got I want to say like a rock swag to him.
Yeah.
You know, like he's an older guy that's clearly like a rock player with like a lot of rock background, but he's got a certain touch and feel to his playing. And also Korn has some awesome drum parts. If you go back through their library of music, really creative, cool drum parts that you can see influenced like I want to say like the Linkin Park sector of like rap, rock, hip hop drums with the more metal-y guitar kind of stuff. Not that that's the only two bands in that world, but like there's a weird connection there, sure. So yeah, I think I would study with Ray. I would hang out with Jay Weinberg, and then our first one was
Travis Barker.
Travis Barker. I'm playing the Blink 182 gig. If that's the gig on the table, I want that one.
Yeah.
I
don't think he's got anything going on right now.
I know he produces and oversees a lot of different musical projects that he's not necessarily the drummer for. Eric and Proto's band Fever.
Yeah.
He has a lot to do with them. I don't know if it's just production or what he does, but he's involved in a lot of stuff, even if he's not necessarily playing. But yeah, man, he's a good example of like almost like a Questlove of like if you want to know what the ceiling for a drummer is, you look at people like that.
Yeah.
Like here's what this instrument can lead you into.
Yeah.
Where they're effectively celebrities in, you know, multiple different fields. I don't know, advertisements for car companies, like clothing and fashion, and like it branches out a lot.
You can mention these names to people who aren't drummers and they'll recognize who they are.
Our moms know who they are, which is a different level.
Yeah. When mom finds out, you know that that's famous.
Exactly. Thank you for watching this clip from the Orlando Drummer Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more lessons like this one, masterclasses, interviews, lesson packs, individual chops and grooves, everything you can imagine, I have all of that waiting for you on orlandodrummer.com. It is an online drum school in the style of Netflix. Free 7-day trial at the link in the description. Check it out.